Please confirm you can hear me. You can use the chat section to confirm that, or you can just speak if you're not in a noisy place. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the reactions. Yes, yes. All right, so we start very soon. So we start now, but while waiting for others to join us, I would like to just use some minutes for a quick introduction. Okay, so my name is Chukwukachi, right? Oh, I'm a data scientist, data analyst with close to 5 years experience working as a data person. I've helped so many organizations grow their brand, and I've worked for some edtech company. And currently today, I will be your facilitator. I'll be your facilitator for today's section. So it promises to be amazing. So today we'll be looking at how you can actually use your Power Query, Power BI to scrape data online and build your first Power BI dashboard for those that have not built Power BI dashboard for the first time. And those that have actually done that, and that will be actually a plus to you to learn more about what you can use Power BI to do. All right, so you're all welcome to AMD Analytics January Masterclass. So I would like to take one or two persons, or if you can use this chat section, that will be fine. Right, so I would like to hear from you where you are joining us from, and your name and where you are joining us from. If you're not in a noisy place and you want to speak, that's fine. But if not, you can use the chat section. We want to know where our students are joining us from. So if you want to speak, that will be fine. So let's take, I would like to call on probably 2 or 3 people to get where our students are joining us from. Then we can proceed to the class. Right, so okay, Richard. Are you there, Richard?
Yes, I am.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. I'm Richard Oluton. I'm joining from Ogun State, Songwater, precisely in Ogun State.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Richard. So let's hear from Success. Success, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, please.
All right, so my name is Success Levi. I'm joining the masterclass from Lagos, to be precise, Oba.
I didn't get that from where?
Okay, Oba, to be precise, in Lagos State.
Okay, that's Lagos State.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Let's welcome Success. So let's take one other person. Let's see. Okay, let me call you lady. I can see Chichi by name. Chichi, are you there? All right, so I can see Christiana. I want a lady to speak. I can see Christiana. Christiana, are you there? Hello, Christiana, are you there? Okay. I don't know what the issue is. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. You need to unmute yourself. Okay, I can see Juliet. Juliet, are you there? What's going on? Can you all hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Can someone confirm that?
Loud and clear.
We can hear you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, thanks. So I want to take one lady or two lady, we can just go ahead, okay? Let's hear from, okay, I've got Chichi, I've got Christiana. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, someone is raising up his hand or hand. So you can speak if you're the one. Mary, let's hear from you.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Mary.
I didn't get that.
My name is Mary. I'm joining the master class from Ibadan.
Okay, from Ibadan. Wow. You're welcome, Mary. Okay, another person that want to speak so that we can commence the section. All right, so that's
Good
actually,
evening.
yeah, good evening. Go ahead, please.
I'm Olu Moses. I'm joining from Mina, Niger State.
That's amazing. Okay, you're welcome from Niger State, Mina. Right, so this is actually one of the benefits of what? Of virtual training. You can see from different places here in Nigeria. So I'm even expecting to hear somebody telling me that we are joining from Canada, UK, right? So, but nevertheless, this is actually one of the benefits of what? Of virtual training. You have to sit at the comfort of your zone and learn. You don't need to move anywhere. Just with your gadgets, you can actually learn whatever you want to learn. Okay. So today we'll be learning how you can actually scrape data online and build your first dashboard. Okay, nevertheless, let's proceed now. If the tool that we'll be making use of is Power BI, we're making use of Power BI. Okay, so I will show you guys how you can download Power BI desktop on your Power BI, and then let's proceed from there. But if you have Power BI desktop, you don't need to download this, okay? So Mary, I want to lower your hands. Yeah, that's fine. So now if you have Power BI desktop, Power BI on your desktop, so we can actually proceed. But then if not, I'll show you how you can download Power BI, then we can proceed. Okay, so I will share my screen now and I will show us how we can get that done. Okay, just a second. Please, can you all see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
All right, that's fine. Thank you. So now we are going to type what? Let's assume you don't have Power BI on your desktop, so it's actually Power BI. Just type Power BI download or Power BI desktop download. You can see it here. So you can see Power BI desktop. Okay, Power BI desktop on my picture. Just click here, or you scroll down. If you didn't use here, we have different places you can actually get that done, and then you can see download. So I'm going to click on download. Now, when you click on the download, you can either select probably your laptop is 32 bits or 64 bits. Then you can highlight anyone. Then you start downloading. It's as easy as. So it's very, very easy for us to do that, okay? So it doesn't take time on how you can download Power BI. It's very simple. It's not like SQL that will be demanding a lot of things, processes. So it's just like go to your web browser of any choice, just type Power BI desktop download, or you just type Power BI download. You see a lot of options there. So you select one, then you start downloading, okay? So that's it for that. So we'll be looking at on how you can scrape data online. So this is actually the dashboard that we'll be building today. Okay, so we'll be building this dashboard on how you can, well, how we can actually scrape data online and build this COVID-19 dashboard. All right, so build this COVID-19 dashboard. So let's go to this is actually data from NCDC, right, from Nigeria website. We are going to scrape this data online and use it to do what? To build our first dashboard. So I'll go to my browser. You can open any browser of your choice and then type NCDC. So of course, I want to say something. There are a lot of places where you can actually download, get data, scrape data online. We have a lot of them out there. We have other data, all right? We have a World Bank. It depends on what you want to build. Whatever you want to build, we have a website where you can download data. We have from finance. If you want to build data related to finance, if you want to build data related to populations, if you want to build data from World Bank, UNICEF, we have a lot of them out there. But I want to choose the one that is we are very familiar with. Okay, so I'm going to select NCDC COVID-19, NCDC. Okay, so you click here. Now this is actually the data we want to scrape. So if you pay attention to the data we have here, we have the number of states that this problem of COVID-19 has affected, okay? And then we have number of confirmed cases, and we have those in admission. On admission, we have those that has already been discharged, and we have number of deaths. Okay, so this data is already on this website. But now the question is, I want to analyze this data as a data analyst. I want to show someone who is not who want to see these things in chart. I want to, because with this, you can actually not make a quick data dissections. All right, I want to find out which state is actually the most affected place. I want to see among all these states that we have here, where do we have the high number of deaths? Okay, so this thing, all you need to do is to what? Go to the data, or the website you want to scrape data from, right? And then you can see we have this one to be what? The URL. The URL you can see on this URL. So I'm going to click here and then
Hello,
to
hello.
see.
Sorry. I have my hands raised since, and it seems you're not paying attention to that. I just wanted to call out something. You said for those that don't have Power BI on their system, they should install. I think you should have given some time for them to install, and at the pace which you are going, we're not going to learn anything. For me, I don't. I think you're too fast, and you need to give us some time to follow
Okay,
through.
now,
Thank you.
yeah, let me tell you what we are going to do so that everybody will benefit from it. Okay, the class is being recorded. You understand me? We are recording the class. So at the end of the program, for those that stayed till the end, every one of you that stayed till the end is going to get the recording, because we take note of those that stayed till the end. Your email will take the because Microsoft team will actually help us to access that. So we send this video to those that stayed till the end. Now, if you want everybody to follow along, it will actually take our time. So if we say that we want to spend like 1 hour or 2 hours here, it will take us to spend like 3 hours or 4 hours. Do you understand me? So we have a lot of things that we want to learn, that we'll be learning. So I will advise that those that have not gotten this thing installed, you can actually pay attention, listen, because the video, the class is being recorded. You get the recording, then you can practice. Is that okay, sir?
It's fine. I have it installed. I do things with it. I just wanted to speak out for those that probably don't have it installed yet. It's fine. You can go ahead, please.
All right, that's fine. Thank you very much for that. Okay.
Exactly, Ma. Yeah, very fast. And
Just like I said, I'm not too fast. If you pay attention very well, what I would advise you is that you pay attention, understand what I'm doing. The class is being recorded. You will get the recording if you stay to the end of the program. Do you understand this? So let's proceed. Let's proceed so that I don't want to take our time. So what I would advise you to do is to turn every distractions, pay attention, watch what I'm doing, you get the video, and then you can actually practice, build your own dashboard, and then share online. Okay. So now when you go to the data, the website that you want to scrape the data from, right? So we want to use this one that we are very well familiar with, and then you can search for the what you can see covid19.ncdc.gov.ng. So click on the URL, all right, Control C it, and then go and open your Power BI. Open your Power BI. So I want to open a new one. So it's actually taking its time to open. So now this is your Power BI interface. When you open your Power BI, Okay, this is actually what you're going to see. Now, when you open your Power BI, there's what we call the data, the report view. So we have the report view, all right? We have the table view, and we have what? The model view. So we'll not take time to explain those things. So let's go to the report view now. On this one, this interface, this is actually where you're going to build the dashboard. Now, the question is, how do I get that data into my Power BI? How do I get the data into my Power BI? So we have a lot of places where you can actually get data from, and we have another means where you can actually get data into what? Into Power BI. Okay. So on this home ribbon, we have what? We have get data here. We have get data. If you look at where my cursor is hovering, you can see what? You can see get data. Okay, so I'll put my cursor here. And then we have different places where you can actually, or different sources where you can get your data into Microsoft Power BI. We have from Excel, Power BI data sets, data from Dataverse. Now, we are going to what? We are going to web, because our data is coming from what? From web. So I'm going to what? Click on that thing. Now on here, it's asking for what? You can see here, URL. So I'm going to Control V it here. That which I copied, I will Control V it here, and then do OK. And then click on OK. So at this moment, it's taking us to what? The navigator interface. That's what we call ETL in Power BI. ETL. ETL simply means extract, transform, and load. Extract, transform, and load. So we have extracted the data now. Okay, we have extracted the data. Now, the question is, are we loading the data or we are transforming the data? Now, what I do advise people is to first of all do what? Transform the data. Now, transforming the data will take you to another engine in Power BI, and that's what? Power Query Editor. Power Query Editor. So here, if you pay attention now, you can see a lot of tables here. You can see a lot of tables. Please, if you're not speaking, kindly mute yourself, okay? So you can see a lot of tables here. And then here, what you need to do is to what? Click on them and find out the one that has what you're looking for. All right, I think this one is good. All right, this one is cool. So if I click on the second table, you can see this actually not does not have what I'm looking for. I'll click on this first one. Actually, this have the state, the number of confirmed, number of admissions, and all that. So I'm going to highlight there. You can see this box here. This box here. So I'll check it. That simply means highlight it. So now the question is, do you want to load it or do you want to transform? Now, if you load it, you are loading it straight to Power BI desktop. Now, if you want to transform it, you're transforming it to Power Query environment. Now, what I do advise people is that, okay, you do what? You transform it. Transformation is we take you to Power Query where you need to what? Arrange your data, format your data, and then send it to Power BI. So I'm going to click on what? Transform. So Power BI is actually taking its time to load the data into our Power Query editor or Power Query environment. So if you find out here, you can actually see our data what? In tabular form, right? So now, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do? The first thing I need to do is to what? You can see the name of the table to be what? Table 1. So I need to change the name. Okay, that's one of the benefits of you transforming your data. So you can edit whatever you want to edit here and then load it to Power BI. So here I'm going to write the name. I'm going to change the name to, let's say, I'm going to type the name to be what? COVID-19. So I'll hit enter. On this properties, this is where I change the name. Okay. So here we have what? We have the affected state. So I'm going to take care of the headers now. Okay, so from here, instead of me to have that affected state, I'll double click on it, remove the affected, just have it as only states. Okay, So this is the number of cases lab confirmed. I'm going to write it confirmed cases. Okay, so you hit enter. Now, what are we doing? We are changing the name to have the name or arrange the name, make it look unique. Okay, and then you can see here number of cases on admission. Number of cases on admission. I can actually call it the active cases. So here, number discharge. So we can call it discharge. This is. So here, so let's call here death. Spaces. So that's for all we need to do here. So there's actually not much to do here. This is all we need to do here. Okay, so now we need to send this data to what? To our Power BI and start what? And start our analysis. Okay, so here on this sum ribbon, you can see what? You can see close and apply, close and apply. So I'm going to use my drop down there. You can see close and apply. So with this, we are sending what? We are sending the data what? To Power BI. We are moving the data from the Power Query to Power BI. So it's taking its time to load. Okay. So now we have this, okay? Yeah, so we have this. So you can see that table here. You can see it here. All right, that's the name of the table that we loaded here. So there is what we call DAX in Power BI, okay? It simply means what? Data analysis expression. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to do some calculations, all right? And that would actually help us to do what? To visualize our data. You understand? So for us to do this, we are going to calculate what these things in calculations, right? So the total active cases. We want to find out the total number of confirmed cases, the total number of deaths, and discharge cases. So when you hover your cursor on this table, the name of the table, except that where we have COVID-19, right? So you right click on it and you can see new measure. You can see where we have new measure. So that measure is just new measure simply means what? You are want to do what? You want to do calculation. You want to do what? A calculation. So here, I'm going to clear where I will have that measure. That measure simply means the name of whatever I want to do. So I don't want to give it measure as a name. So what I want to do, I want to calculate, let me say, I want to calculate total active cases. So for me to calculate total active cases simply means what? Total active cases equal to, that equal to sign is already there by default. So which DAX function am I going to use here? I'm going to use what? Sum. There's one thing about Power BI. So it will give you everything that has to do what with what? Sum. Now the question is, what do you want to sum? So I'm going to what? Double click, select the sum. Now, what do I want to sum? I want to sum the active cases. Now, this one that has square brackets simply means what? The columns that are inside this table named COVID-19 here are the columns, this one's inside the square bracket, simply means what? The columns that are inside the table named COVID-19. Now I'm going to select what? This first one, because that's actually what I want to do. I'll close my brackets. Now, what do I want to do? I want to sum the total active cases. Now I'll select it and then hit enter. Okay, I'll hit enter. Now, if you pay attention to what I have here, you can see that table here. You can see the calculations here. So the one that has this thing that looks like calculator simply means what? The one that have done what? Calculation on. So I'll come here again, right click on this name of the table. Then you can see new measure. Right, so now the question is, what X do I want to calculate? I want to calculate what? The total confirmed cases. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll clear this confirmed, I'll make sure, I'll name it what? Total confirmed. So here I'm going to do what? Sum it again. Now, what do I want to sum? I want to sum what? The confirmed cases. So I'll close my brackets, then I'll hit enter. Right, so another measure there I want to do. So I want to calculate the total debt. So everything is just the same thing that I've been doing, the same process. Just right click on the name of the table, and then you can see the options there. The options you are going to select is one that says what? New measure, because you want to do a new calculation. So here, this one I'll call it what? Total debt. So simply means equal to, then you bring your cursor at the front of this equal to, then you type sum what? Total debt cases. Close your bracket, then hit enter. So here, right click on it, and then you can see new measure. Okay, we want to find out the total discharged cases. So is equals to sum discharged cases. All right, so we have all these things now, but there's something I feel like we should actually add. All right, so we want to find out what is the recovery rate if people have been confirmed to be dead, yeah, and some are on admission. What is actually what the recovery rate? So I'll click on this new measure. New measure. So I'll name it what? Recovery rate. All right, so what I want to use, I'm going to use a function called what? Divide. Now, divide now is actually asking for what? The numerator and the denominator. So for me to do that, I'm going to say what? Total discharged. Okay, total discharged minus comma, and that will take me to what? To the denominator. That simply means what? The total discharged divided by what? Total confirmed. So just type confirmed. You can see total confirmed here. You understand me? And then there is another argument on this function here. You can see we have numerator, we have denominator, and we have the alternate result. Now, what this alternate result simply means, of course, that one is actually not a must, but I'm going to use 0 there, and I will tell you why. Okay, so if you use 0 there, that simply means that when you divide this in and there is actually an error, probably it's not, it didn't give us what we are looking for. What? We replace it with what? In 0, instead of giving us no or giving us not applicable. So just give us what? 0. So I'm going to hit what? Enter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me just do one calculation so we can proceed. Okay. Let's say, let's calculate the dead weight. The dead weight. If we can find the so for us to calculate the dead weight, we are going to calculate the total debt. So now divide. Don't forget, whenever you are doing using a DAX function, you have to find out, okay, what do I want to do and which DAX function am I going to use? Now, we have a lot of DAX functions in Microsoft Excel, in Microsoft Power BI, okay? So I'm going to use what? Divide. So I will say total confirmed, total debt value. Okay. Yeah. Total debt. Okay. So by confirmed. So I'm going to select this, then comma, I'll use that 0, then I'll hit enter. Okay. So now we all have this thing, we have this thing now. So the question is, what next do we need to do? We want to what? We have to start building our analysis. We want to start building our analysis. Now, first thing I want to take care of is what? This background here. This is actually now here in Power BI, we have 3 views. We have the report view, we have the table view. Some old version we call it the table view. Okay, and then we have what? The model view. Now, simply means what? Takes the table view. The report view is actually where we build our dashboard. Do you understand me? And then we have what? The table view. The table view is actually where that this data we brought from the Power BI, from the online. I want to see it in tabular form. You can see it from this place. This is actually how you're going to see it on this table view. Then you can see what? The model view. Okay, so the model view simply means if they have different tables there, do you want to model it using the primary key or using something we call looking for their relationship? All right, is it one-to-many relationship? Is it one-to-one relationship and thereabouts? But then let's concentrate on what we are doing today. And then last what? Let's start building our dashboard. Now we have all our DAX functions. We know what we want to visualize. We want to find out in this 36 states in Nigeria, what is the total number of people that died? Okay, what is the total number of people that were confirmed that they have this COVID-19, and what is the recovery rate? Are they actually recovering? Okay, so now another first thing I need to do, probably I'll go to my view. Depends on you. Let's assume that you want to have the background in a dark mode or in any mode of your choice. Okay, but I love dark mode. I'm going to choose what? The dark mode. So when you go to view, you can see themes. Now themes simply means what? The theme that I want to give this Power BI here. So I'll select this dark mode. So we have our Power BI like this. Okay, you can actually decide not to select that and then turn the camera to dark mode. Do you understand? Now I have this thing. So now you have different tools here. We have different tools here that we can actually use to build our dashboard, right? We have different tools here, but then let's concentrate on the one that we want to use. We want to use what? CAD. There's what we call KPI, key performance indicators. For us to visualize our key KPIs, I wish I what the key performance indicators we use the CAD. If you pay attention here, you can see build a visual. On that build a visual, we have different tools here. And which tool do we want to use? We want to use what? The CAD. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to highlight that. Now what do I want to do here? I'll select my total. Okay, let's say total confirmed cases. So it's actually the arrangement does not really matter. Okay, I have selected my total confirmed cases. Now I want to visualize format this. So I want to format this. So I'll go to my format. You can see format by this panel here. You can see format. Okay, if you're using the old version of Power BI, you can see it close to this panel. close to this. Okay. So now I have this thing. Now I'm going to go to what? Let me start with the what? The call out value. Call out value simply means what? This number here. Do I want to release it, or do I want to increase it? Okay. By default, you can see is in what? Is in 45. So I would love to turn it to 35. Okay, it's actually your choice anyways. Now let's turn it to 35. Now the question is in white background. I mean white color. The color of that thing is white, Now I would like to change it. It's actually my choice to, to use this color, as my own choice. Okay. Now you can actually use any color of your choice. Now call out value. Under the call out value, you can see color and you can see the font. The font simply means, do you want to increase the size of the text? Do you want to reduce it? Okay. So this here is asking for the font type. Do you want to change it? So here, if you want to change it, you can choose any font of your choice and then change it. Okay. Now I have this tab. I'll have to collapse this call out value. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, let me check the call out label. If I want to increase it, if I want to reduce it, I'm not about. So the call out label is this number here, this text here. Okay, this text here. If I off this thing here, I'm not going to see that text again. If I off this category label, so I'm going to turn it on because I want to see that text. I think 12 is fine. And then the font color, I think I love it in that color by default that is there. Okay, but then if you want to change the color, all you need to do is to what? Select this color and then pick any color of your choice. Pick any color of your choice. Now, please remember, when picking color, you are using what? Dark background. Make sure that the color you use should not be so much dark as well, so that the text will be visible. Yeah. So I'll go to what? Size and style. So on this size and style, I'm going to what? Click on the shadow, turn on the shadow. That's all I want to do here. So I'll turn on the shadow. So I'm going to collapse this panel, this filter panel. So this, I'll resize it a bit. So I'll drop it here. So I'll do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V on this. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, drop it beside it. Now this one that is here, I will go here and I'll check whatever that is inside. Okay, I'll check whatever that is inside. That simply means I'll select it. So I'll select another thing inside. So it simply means in this manner, I don't need to go back again and start formatting it and doing those stuff again because I've actually done that here. So here, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. I set. Okay. So I'll drop this one beside this one. So I'll check what is there and then select total discharged. So here I will check whatever that is there. Okay. So here I will do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. Why is my C, Ctrl+V not working? So I'll drop this one here, total discharged. So I will check it. I will check it. So I have total confirmed cases, total there, total discharge. So total active cases. So here. Okay. So Ctrl+C, copy and paste. So I'm using the copy and paste here. So here, recovery list. So here, I'll just copy, paste. So this one, I'm going to drop it here and then check what is there and then highlight the death rate. So here now, I need to resize these things. so that this one will be able to enter there. So size this ones. Size this ones. Resize this one. So I'm going to drop it here. Perfect. So we all have this, okay? We all have this thing. So we actually need to format it. Like, you can see this one 0.9. We can turn it to percentage. So I'm going to highlight this one that we have here. Okay, highlight the that's function that we use here. Look at where I have highlighted. So I'll go to this list now. Sorry, I'll turn it here. I'll turn it to percentage. I'll turn it to percentage. So you can see it here. So we can change it to 2 decimal. I can actually change it to 1. So instead of, change it to 2, 1 decimal. Sorry. So yeah, this is fine. So I'll change it to 1 decimal place 6. So on this one that we have the dead rate. So here, so I'll select the dead rate. So go to this formatting number. That is what the one that has general. Use the drop down there. You can see the drop down there, and then I will turn it to what? To percentage. So I think this is fine. All right. So this is actually fine. So these ones that has these figures here, we want to use so here, right? I would like to use separator, this comma. So I'll click on the comma. It depends on you if you want to use that, okay? So here, so use the comma. So it's loading. So these ones that has K, if you want to remove this K, there's actually a way to do that. So you click on it. So come to your call out value. Okay. So you can see display units. So it's in auto. The question is this display unit, do you want to turn it to none? If you turn it to none, that display unit, that number will go. You can see that K has gone. Okay. So when you have it this way, you can just then come back again, select this, and then put the comma there. Okay, the same thing, you can do the same thing here on this one here. So let's do that. So I'll select this. Okay, you can see it here. So the display unit is in auto. I'll put it in none. And then add comma there. You can see it here. So I'll add comma there. So when you have done this, I must see all your values. You need to resize this in a bit. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually for our KPI. So let's start other visualizations. Okay, so I would like to find out what is the total, let me say total by state, each state. I want to find out what is the total dead and total confirmed versus the total dead. All right, so they said that these people actually died or confirmed. What is the total number of people that actually died? Now, I'm going to use what is actually depends on the kind of visualization tools that you want to use. Now, if you pay attention to all these visualization tools, you understand me? It depends on whatever you want to visualize. Let's assume you want to see the word, see it in map form, just like what we're going to do in the next few minutes. I will use what? I will use map. Okay, so if you want to use it in this constant column back chart, you want to see it in the line chart, you can use any chart of your choice, depending on what you want to see. Okay, so now I want to see it in tabular form. So I'm going to select what? Table. So I'm going to select table here. Yeah. Right. So now what do I want to put inside our table? I'm going to highlight my states. I want to see all the states. Okay. Then I want to see confirmed. Let me see the confirmed cases. And then the dates. So if you didn't see your values very well, it's either you come here so you can see where my cursor is hovering. Here. That's so you can resize this thing. Okay, resize it to you, but then I love to have it in full. So all you need to do is to expand your table. Expand your table. Sorry. All right, so now we have this. Yeah, so we have what? Lagos State to be number 1. All right, so this is actually the total number of people that we are confirmed that they have COVID-19 in Lagos State. And out of the number of people that we confirmed that they have COVID-19 in Lagos State, this is the number of people that died. You understand? So now let's proceed. So let's do some formatting on this our table. So now, why this table is highlighted, why it is still highlighted. Then you can go to, let's start with shape and you can see style and style, size and style. Right, so I want to highlight, probably give it a shadow, but this actually not a must. But then since I have other ones on shadow, I want to have it. Okay, so you collapse this. So I'm going to collapse this. So now the question is what the value. Next thing is what the values. So I'm going to select the values. The value simply means all this value inside. All right, do you want to increase it? Do you want to reduce it and thereabouts? So now I have it as what? 10. If I want to reduce it, I'll put it at 9. But then I think 10 is fine. 10 or 11. So I have mine in what? 11. If I want to put yours in, have yours at 10. So I have mine as what? 9. Now we have what? We have these things here. You can see text color. Simply means what? The text that we have here, which color do we want to give it to? Okay, so I'm going to select here. Let's use this color. Okay, now we have text 1 and we have text 2. If you pay attention here, please pay attention. Look at my screen. You can see what we have here. We have what? We have text color, and then you can see alternate text color. So I'm going to select this and then what? Select the other text color that I used here, which is what? The 20% darker. It depends on, you can actually want to use the pure white, okay? I want to use the pure white. All right, so now this is actually the background. The background that is there.
Sorry. Searching. So what's the difference between the alternate text color and the text color itself? And why, at what point do we tend to use both of them?
It depends on you at the point you want to use any of them. So you can actually leave them in one column, leave them by default, okay? Now the difference between both, if you pay attention on this table, you can see we have 2 backgrounds here. So we have the first background to be pure black and the other one to be ash, okay? So this first one is what is the background, and we have alternate background. So we have alternate background, okay? So this one here, the background, by default, it has its own color as the text that is there. The text that is there has its own color. And this alternate background here has its own color too. That's actually how it is. You understand? If you pay attention here, you can see it's alternate background color. And we have background color. So this text color here, which is what? Let me change it to pure white. You can see what I'm saying. So this text color here, I'll change it to what? 10% darker. So you can see that one here. You can see it there. Let's assume I want to change the background for that particular one. So I'll use here. Then I can actually change the background to pure black. You can see what's happened now. Okay, you can see that that's one that I changed the background, the text, the background, it has its own background too. okay? But I don't want to use this background. So I'll take it to the what I have there before. All right. So at what point can actually probably you want to change it? For me, I feel that it depends on what you want to visualize and the probably people involved. You understand? Let's assume that but then what I do is that I can actually use a data bar, and which is what we are going to use here, data bar, because that makes more sense that okay, when you see the higher the bar, the higher what? The higher the values. You understand me? I don't feel that we should be giving it color layout, give this one pure black, give this one yellow. It makes it looks not good. You understand? So the point at which you can use it does not really matter. For me, most times I change all of them to be one color. Most times I change all of them to be one color. Okay. So that's for the alternate background and the alternate text values. Okay, so I'm going to close the Dix. So Dix header, column header, simply means Dix center. I don't know if I answered that question, sir.
Yeah, very well, very well. Thank you.
So this column header here, I'm going to say what? The text. So I'll take it to, yeah, take it to Dix. So it has the same color with other things, other ones here. So I'll close it. So now this total here, first of all, this total, I'm going to yank it off, turn it off. So the total simply means there is actually a total down here. So that's what I removed. I don't need it, okay? So I'm going to collapse this. Now specific column. Okay.
Sorry, please.
Let's notice something on specific column. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Please, my format and tab is not showing at all.
What is format tab? Format.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have filters and visualization tabs.
That filter and visualization is there. So you are using the old version of Power BI, but it's still there. Okay. So under build your visualization tab, look beside it, you can see your format. Make sure that you highlight something. If you didn't select anything, you can't see it. Select a box or select any of all these things, then you'll see it. Right. So now, cell element. So cell element simply means this columns by column by column. So I'm going to select, use this drop down and select auto confirmed. So I'll turn on the data, the font. No, let me not use this. So I'm going to look for the data bars. So you can see the data bars by default is there. So I want to change this color that is there. I don't want this color, okay? So I'll click on this data bar, positive. Let's select the first color. Okay. So here again, I'll come here on this what? Apply. Have you seen it, sir?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome. So apply settings too. So I'm going to select this one again and what? Select
Sorry,
the
how did you
total.
get to this? Sorry, how did you get to this cell elements? Sorry.
So all right. So now after this, I might not take question again concerning this. Okay. This section is recorded, so be able to finish on time. Okay. So we have these cell elements under here. Look at this is the cell elements. Make sure you highlight the table and you can see the cell elements. So if you are practicing with me, you might not be able to catch up. Okay. So the cell element, you select the column. You can see here. Select any column. Now I have selected what? The total debt. So now data bars for this. So I'm going to choose another. This one is fine. Yeah. So we have through with this. So this. Okay. So you can see the higher the bars, the higher the values. Okay. Now the numbers that are topping is actually what? The states that are topping is actually what? Lagos State. So Lagos State has the total high number of what? Confirmed cases. And that's where going on? All right, so now I want to visualize another thing. So I'm going to select map. I will highlight the map. Okay. So I want to see the states. So I'm going to highlight states. Okay, I highlight states. So the states that has the high number of what? Active cases. You can decide to visualize anything. It depends on you what you want to visualize, okay? So you can see these bubbles here. This is Akure, Ondo State, and this is Imali Kwara State. This is Abuja, right? So now I might want to change the color of this map here. I would like to change the color of this map. So for you to actually please mute yourself, mute yourself, mute yourself. All right, so now for you to actually have access to this, to change the color, you might want to change the color of this dashboard, this map, so that it can actually relate to what you have here. All right, so I can go to style. So go to map settings. So you can see style, map settings, you can see style. So I'm going to use dark because I'm using dark background. So I've selected map because I'm using dark background. Okay. So now you can see bubbles. You can see bubbles. So the colors, I'm looking at the colors. I want to increase the size of the bubbles. If you want to increase it, okay. That's want to increase it, want to reduce it. Yeah. All right, so that's actually for you. Now, I want to change the color of these bubbles. Now, I'll come to color. So I will say, I'm going to use this FX. This one that has what? FX. I'm not going to select that. Okay, so this format style. So I'll click here and I'll take it to what? Gradient. Right, so I'll take it to what? The gradient. So I'm going to come here on this one. What field should we base this on? Okay, we're going to base it on what? Total active cases. I'm going to base it on what? Total active cases. All right. Now, the ones that has the low number of total active cases, which color do you want to give it to? So I might want to select this color. Okay. It depends on you. You might want to choose any color of your choice. So the one that has the maximum values, I'm going to do what? Use this color. I'm going to what? Use this color. So I want to differentiate without you being told. When you look at it, you can see that the one that has what, this color, and the one that has what, the high number of what, active cases, the state that has what, high number of active cases. So I'm going to what, click on OK. So you can see this one now. So this actually, you can see Lagos State. Without being told, you can see that Lagos State has what, high number of what, active cases. All right, so that's if you want to put this thing shadow, you might want to put this shadow. So I'm going to select it. So go to style. So since I have all that on shadow, select this and then I'll turn on the shadow. Right, so now this is actually for the state that has the total confirmed cases, okay? So another thing again, I would like to visualize. So I'm going to select this. So it depends on you. I'm going to use what? Clustered bar charts. I'm going to use this clustered bar charts. So I'll drop it here. Drop it here. Show you highlight it. Okay, so highlight it. So I'm going to select what? States. All right, with the total, let's say, total debts, total discharged. Okay. So now let's format this. Let's format this. Okay, so I'm going to go to my style and size. Size and style. I'll turn on my what? I'll turn on my shadow. Turn on my shadow. Even if you turn off the background, nothing happens. Okay. So I'll turn on my shadow. So I'll collapse here. I'll go to my, probably you want to, this title, probably you want to, for me, I want to remove that total that is there. Just pick the title. You can see I've changed, create the total that is there. Just discharge cases by states. So that's all for title. I'll collapse here. So now for the y-axis. Now, if you don't know which one is y-axis and which one is x-axis, you might want to be turning it off. As you have turned off, that simply means that what this actually what the y-axis. That's what the states, and we actually need them. Now, what do we want to do? If you pay attention here, you can see that this actually the states, but this state that is showing here, we don't want it because we already know that these ones are what the states. So we are going to come back and what turn up the title. The title for that, okay, it states the title. And I'll collapse that y-axis. Then I'll go to my x-axis. So the x-axis, the values, I'll turn it off. The values are, if you pay attention, you can see that where we have 0.1 million. So I'll turn it up. Then this discharge, this total discharge that is here, you can see where my cursor is hovering. So I will turn it off. So what else do we need to do here? The bars. We need to take care of these bars. Okay, take care of these bars. So I will move to my bars. You can see bars. So I'll open it. Now, where we have this column, you might want to say that if you want to probably give it a rule that those that have the highest number should be this color, and that then you click on this effects. If not, if you click on this one and select whatever you have there, that simply means you're giving it what? You're giving it one color. Okay. But then make sure that you don't have so much colors on your this thing. Okay, so if you want to use this one that has effects. So you click there. So here, you come here and turn it to what? To gradients. So which of you are you basing this thing on? We are basing it on what? Total discharged cases. So you expand here, and then select what? Discharged cases. So here, I'll select this. So where we have the highest value, I'll select this, then I'll click on OK. So we have this. We have this. So now for me, I would like to turn off the what? The legend. Turn off the legend. The legend is that value that is appearing at this. Let me turn it on so you see it. So this is actually what? The legend. I don't need it, okay? So I'll turn it on. Now you can see what we have actually achieved in few hours. Is it up to, let me say, less than 1 hour, but we are not through yet. We are not through yet. Okay. So now you can see this our data does not have name. So we want to give, this is our report. We want to give it a name. Okay. So we go to insert, and you can see what text box. So I'll click on the text box. Now, what do we want to call our data, our dashboard? I'll call it what? Nigerian COVID-19 dashboard. Okay, let me call it COVID dashboard by analytics. So I will highlight to Control A. I will highlight it to Control A to highlight it. Now I want to change what? The font. So you might want to choose any font of your choice. If you like what is there, she's fine. Okay, so I'll change it to Georgia. So the size, I'll change it to 40. It's 40, not so much. So let me change it to 36. Okay. So the color of the text, which color do you want to give it to? So you can come here, you can see font. Over your cursor here, you can see font color. So I'll use this drop down. I'll select any color of my choice. So select any color of your choice. Oh, that has gone. So Control A. Okay. So I have to resize it. So resize it. So I'll drop it here. Okay. So this text is actually English. So I'm going to take this text to 28. Sorry, I'll put my cursor here, Control A. The font size, 28 is fine. Yes. All right, so we have it here. COVID-19 dashboard by Under Analytics. Now, another thing again, I would like us to look at is what want to get the logo. All right, want to get the logo from NCDC website. So I'm going to click on this, go to my browser. So you can actually see the logo here. You can see the logo here. This is actually not a must, but then it's actually to tell the audience, anybody that can see that this is actually for what NCDC, and this is what talking about Nigeria. So you can see the logo here. So I'll right click on this logo and then save it. Okay, save image. Okay, so I'll just save it. So now I want to go and insert it. Okay, I'll go to my dashboard. So this is my dashboard. Then I'll go to insert. You can see shapes, you can see image under elements. So I'm going to select the image. So you can see it here. So I'll select this and then OK. Select that, then OK. So we have it here. Of course, you might want to do it filling, fill everything, but I think this is fine. Don't let's not take it so much. I think this is actually looking good. This is actually looking good. You have seen what we have actually achieved in 1 hour, right? So this is another part, first part of our program today. So we are going to the second part now. But before we move to the second part, I want to believe that we've all learned something today. Have you all learned something? Did you learn anything today? We are not yet done. We are not yet through.
Yes, indeed.
But
I
so
have.
We've learned a lot.
all right, that's good. Thank you very much for that. Okay, at least so far, not too bad.
Yeah,
Right?
well done.
All right, my people. Right, so we are moving to the second part of this program. Right, so the first part is actually we building this dashboard, and then you have actually seen what we have achieved in the just 1 hour. And let me tell you for free, this master class is actually is just for a day training, just a day training, and then our main program is 4 months. Our main program is 4 months. You want to learn data analytics, you want to become a data expert, you want to become a data analyst, we will train you for good 4 months. Right, so I've actually introduced myself. I work with Amda Analytics as their data analytics facilitator, and some of you have seen me or seen me in some other places. We have other people that work with the company as well. But then I want to tell you for free that we have a lot of number of people that we have trained and have gone through our training, and these guys are actually doing well. And before we proceed, I would like to share my screen and show you what you can actually, other things you can learn. Right, officially, we are welcoming you to the analytics training masterclass. right? So this masterclass, just like I said, it's just like a day training. You have seen how you can actually extract data from online and build amazing reports. If you pay attention to this report, you see from what we have done so far, like if you are visualizing this thing, if you are presenting this into person, right? The person can actually easily understand it with those presentations. And if you pay attention, you can see from the web, we scrape this data. We can't really say that, oh, this is actually number of total in this, which state is actually the highest state of the state that has the high number of deaths, right? But with our dashboard, what we have done so far, you can see from here that Lagos State is actually the state that has the high number of confirmed cases and high number of deaths. Now, I want every one of you here to build this dashboard. This is actually amazing. I don't know if you love this dashboard, but I love it. Okay, so I would like you to build this dashboard, share it on your LinkedIn, and tag AMD Analytics. Tag AMD Analytics. We are on everywhere. We are on social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Okay, tag AMD Analytics. What you learned on the less than 2 hours, right? So let's move on to what we are presenting. So now you want to become, somebody might be asking, how do I become now a data analyst? How do I become a data analyst? Since I've seen what you've done, and it's actually amazing, I want to become a data analyst. I want to be like you, that I don't need to think so much before doing any presentation. I don't need to think so much before analyzing my data, right? Or probably you are confused. I've actually done a lot of bootcamp. This guy is actually not saying truth. This guy, I don't know where to begin my journey with. I don't know if these guys can actually deliver this value. I want to tell you for free that these guys can deliver this value. I've worked for them. We talked for some time now, and I can tell you for free, we have people that we have trained that can tell you and testify that this guy are the best at the moment. Okay, so you want to begin your journey as a data analyst. You want to become a data analyst. You want to become a data expert. In this 2024, you're asking yourself, I want to become this data analyst, but I actually don't know the best edtech company to partner with. I don't know the best edtech company that can actually do this thing for me and mentor me. Now, I want to tell you for free, there's a difference between teaching you and mentoring you. What we do is what we mentor you, right? So you can start with AMD Analytics. You can start with what? With AMD Analytics. What is actually our vision and our mission? If you pay attention here, you can see that what is our mission is to ensure that we empower individuals in the field of data analytics by providing comprehensive and accessible training. Very, very well. That is the core value of AMD Analytics, right? We provide comprehensive and accessible training that after training with us, you can actually go out there and say for free, I'm not a data analyst. You understand me? Some people can actually tell you for free that, within the space of 2 months, you become a data, within the space of 1 month. Even some people can tell you, wait, you become a data analyst. And at the end of everything, when you come out, you cannot be able to boast. You cannot be able to tell people that you're a data analyst because you have nothing to show. You understand me? But I want to tell you for free that here, it is not like that. So we have a core value because we have the people that will be training you. They are industry experts. They are people that are in this skill. They are in this field. They know the truth. They know what it takes to become a data analyst. So they are people that will provide you with what the value that you need. This is actually today's project, the project we've done now. Now, I want to become a data analyst. I am confused. I don't know what are these guys going to teach me. We're going to teach you Power BI. We're going to teach you Microsoft Excel, SQL, and how to use ChatGPT as a data analyst. Now, let me tell you for free, I always tell people something. There are some other edtech company. There are some people that you can tell you, let me not use the word edtech now, but there's some people that can tell you, you know what, go out there, go and be watching videos on YouTube and you'll be fine. I want to tell you for free that will not make you a data analyst, okay? Because you need guideline, you need mentorship, you need people that can tell you for free that, okay, this is actually how to do it, this is how to start it, this is where you need to start with, okay? Now, we're going to train you using Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Excel. We'll first of all start with Microsoft Excel. And this Microsoft Excel is going to take a good 1 month, if not more than 1 month. All right. So for the people that are December cohorts, they are still in their Excel. Imagine people that started December 2nd, and today is what, 6th of January, and they're still doing Microsoft Excel. This is to tell you that there are some other organizations who, by that space of 5 weeks, you have actually what? You've covered Excel and Power BI. But we go as far as possible to take a good 1 month to train you on Microsoft Excel. Now, use a good 1 month to train you on Power BI, good 1 month to train you on what? On SQL. And then ChatGPT on, of course, immediately you start your training, we tell you how, we show you how you can use ChatGPT as a data analyst. Now, I want to tell you that if you want to become a data analyst or you're a tech person and you don't know how to employ all these AI tools, you're actually missing a lot. You are actually mixing a whole lot because you need to learn how to use all these tools. Okay, so this actually some of the things that we're going to be training you. And I want to take you to the second part of this. Is actually what you've acquired these skills. Because so what other people do is that of course what they do is that they train you and they leave you there. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, what we do again, we implement again, we teach you how you can monetize your skills. We take you to every other places where we can know that, oh, if you do this thing, if you do it this way, you can actually monetize your skills. Because I believe that one of the reasons why people move from a not tech background to tech background is because of what? Because of the earning of a data analyst. If you want to check out, go out there, check out what is the minimum annual income of a data analyst. You can see the massive earning these guys are earning. All right. So people like me and you, okay, let me say people like me, I'm into tech because of what? Of the money, a lot of contract I'm getting here is one of the things that is actually motivating me. All right. So I work for other companies, you understand me, and I find out that there's actually money in tech, you understand me. And for me to ensure that this thing that I'm earning and I'm seeing out there, that people that will pass through me through analytics actually what? Enjoying this. You have other times, other things that will do what? We include, which are the benefits that you'll be getting from this training. And that's number one, is what? Upwork optimization. Now, for those that know me very well, all right, so you can actually check me out on LinkedIn. I think I introduced myself. I work as Amd Analytics. I work with Amd Analytics as the data analytics facilitator, Excel facilitator precisely. And then, yeah, I teach data analytics using Igbo language. You might want to check me out on LinkedIn and check me out on some of other my social media handles. So I teach data analytics using Igbo language. You understand? And another thing again I do is that I train people on Upwork optimization. I have a lot of testimonies out there, people that have gone through my training on Upwork and they're earning in dollars. Imagine you, because I find that most of you here are Nigerians. Okay, you are in Nigeria. Let me use that word. You are in Nigeria. So imagine you as a Nigerian that is in Nigeria earning in dollar. I don't think that you might want to jackpot. You understand me? Even if you want to jackpot, probably it might be for just for a change of location, not because of the money, because you know that what you are earning as in Nigeria is actually enough to take care of you. You understand? So one of the things that we go far to do is that we teach people how you can actually monetize these skills that you've learned. How you can monetize these skills. I said we're going to take 1 month. There's some people that will tell you that 1 month to like within space of 5 weeks. 5 weeks, you can become a data analyst. They can tell you can learn Power BI, SQL, Tableau, Python, everything within 5 weeks. I wish it doesn't even work that way. Okay, so our training is good 3 months. Good 3 months live classes plus 1 month capstone project. 1 month capstone project. This included benefit I mentioned that you can see on my screen here are some of the things that you will be benefiting, right? And the one I can beat my chest and I will tell you for free that I'll be in charge of is what the Upwork optimization. We have a lot of people that have done these things and they are earning well. They are earning well and they are doing well. Another part of thing that you will be enjoying in the course of this training is what? How you can optimize your LinkedIn. How you can optimize your LinkedIn. We have a lot of people out there that are data analysts, but if you look at their LinkedIn, you can actually see their LinkedIn is actually not speaking well. If you check out their LinkedIn, you can see that they have done nothing. So how do you optimize your LinkedIn? How do you optimize your LinkedIn? So these are another things that you will be benefiting from this training. Another thing again is what? The recommendation and what? So the recommendation and what and the letter that you be getting from us, right? So what is the program? Just a second, please. So another thing again that you'll be making that is what the program is the days of the program is actually what? Saturdays and Sundays. So Saturdays are what? 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. What? 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's the days of the program. And then Sundays. Then Sundays are 2 p.m. to what? 5 p.m. Now we have a lot of people out there that asking because it's actually virtual training, do I need to move from my house to no, you don't need to move from your house. You don't need to move from your house. Then before I proceed, I would like to probably hear from, I think we have some of our students and alumni that are on call that would like to, probably you hear from their mouth before you can actually make your decision before I will proceed, okay? Donya, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Chinyere, can you hear me?
Yes, Daniel, we can hear you.
Okay, I stopped
Yes,
hearing
I'm in the
Chinyere.
class. Yes, I can hear you. I'm in it.
All right, all right. Can I talk now?
Yes, you can talk. Please go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Doing Sola. So I'm actually a current student of AMDO Analytics. It's good to have everybody on this call. And really do appreciate everyone for your time and also the privilege to be on this call at this moment. So yes, having heard everything so far so good, I must also say to everyone that it's a very good one that we have everybody on this call at this moment. How to having to have been able to take time out of your tight schedules and stuff. So basically, I'm actually a student of AMDO. Like I said, currently I joined the the company as a student. So so I joined in December for the present cohort. So I'm actually signed up for the 4 month program, which is going to cut across all that has been said or probably will still be clarified on, as time progresses. But so reason why I'm actually here, is just to do a bit of testimony. So far so good what I have actually been able to learn from AMDO Analytics. So I'm currently a student in the UK doing my master's in international business with data analytics. And this is something that I've actually planned and looked forward to, because I used to be a salesperson for over 3.5 years before starting taking up my master's program. And I've actually looked at switching careers, which is going into data analytics. I've actually tried to play my own part by enrolling for different boot camps. So majorly my focus this evening is going to be that I've actually been in different places. I don't know, most of you on this call probably must have actually heard about different edtech companies. What do I mean by edtech companies? People that are offering, or they'll tell you, become a data analyst in 6 weeks, become a data analyst in 8 weeks. Should I be very honest? I'm not saying it is not possible, because even if we tell you become a data analyst in 1 year, it only takes discipline and it only takes you being focused and dedicated, right? I've actually been to different edtech companies, and I can tell you for a fact, I'm not paid to come and do this testimony or anything. I can tell you for a fact that I was once like everybody on this call, sometimes in the month of November, I joined, and then I was actually looking out for the best. I've been to different places. I have paid for different boot camps, at least 2 boot camps, all for learning processes. Because to be very honest, we can't learn all these things on YouTube. But what I've actually always looked forward to is to having somebody who I can see as a mentor, who can always, people you can always go to even after the end of it. Because to be very honest, this thing is a continuous learning. You can't say you have learnt it under 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and that's all it has to take. I've heard about people, who has actually gotten jobs, but trust me, they can't even perform on the job. But I have taken my time to say, oh, I want to learn. And what am I trying to say is AMDOR is the place to be, because when I say I've been to boot camps, you hear them say you're doing Excel for 2 weeks, you're doing Power BI for 2 weeks, you're doing SQL for 2 weeks, and they'll give you a project to do. Trust me, you will get stuck. I've been there, done there. It is not easy. It is not as easy as they say. But what is different from me with AMDOR? I've just been with AMDOR for 1 month, and I must tell you, there is no regret whatsoever. Like I said earlier, I'm not being paid to come and talk to you people, but I would say whoever that is on this call that has decided that 2024, I want to upskill, I want to learn, trust me, AMDOR is where you have to be. Where you have to be, because they will take you by your hand. Ask the dumbest question. They are always here, willing and ready to ensure that they take everybody, hold everybody by their hands, and see that you get to where you want to get to. What I have learned on Excel thus far, trust me, guys, is mind blowing. And I've actually had experience, with people here in this part of the world. And trust me, if you hear that a company is looking for a data analyst, what they are really, really, really after is, trust me, most companies still use Excel. Power BI is more like a secondary thing for visualization. And I must tell you, everything that has been covered in my Excel class thus far. For example, what another new thing that I've actually learned in Excel is macro. I don't know if some of you must have heard about it, but that is something new that I learned. Another thing which we just even did today in class was Power Query. What I would normally think about Power BI, that I've only heard about fact and dimensions table in Power BI, but today I was able to see it in the aspect of Excel. And trust me, it keeps giving me that courage that, oh, this is where I needed to be. I've been before, but am I where I want to be now? Having to have signed up with them. Trust me, guys, it is a place to be. Yeah, finances and everything, but if you think about it thoroughly, and we just have to do the sacrifice. And the sacrifice is for us to sign up for things like this, to upskill ourselves if you truly so desire, wanting to be there. Being there, done there, different boot camps, people will come and tell you stories. Oh, this. Let's be very honest. There's a part of you playing your own part of being willing to learn, and there's a part of AMDOR giving you what you need. These are people that I was in a boot camp. I signed up for a boot camp that told me after my boot camp, all the recorded classes, all the access that we had to it was just 1 month. And after 1 month, I was declined access to the stuff. But this is somewhere whereby you have materials lifetime. Even me myself, I did my due diligence before even joining AMDO. Trust me. I had to reach out to some of their, past students that was on the call, and what I heard or what I was told, I'm even getting much more, on the program. So don't to take too much of our time, so that the facilitator could continue and tell you all that you need to hear about it. Trust me, guys, this is a place to be. This is a place where you would learn, and I would encourage everybody. You need to really, really do take advantage of this offer, because it has changed my life, and it is going to continue to change my life. And if this is what you want, if it's what you desire for yourself, I don't know if I have to say, but I will beg you guys, if you have to, please take full advantage of this offer. I also joined their free master class. I paid money in the UK here to join some other places, and so far so good. What I have learned here, it beats everything. I'm not paid to come and sell AMDOR. I'm not paid to, I'm not getting anything from it, but I am telling you for a fact that they have actually been able to deliver value. That's the word. They've been able to deliver value. And if I can be able to be a benefactor of this, I think everybody on this call needs to also take advantage of it. So that has just been my story, and it is something that I will always still preach to people over and over and over, that this is where you need to be. This is one edtech company that, trust me, is ready to help everybody who needs that help, who desire that upskilling, career change, trust me, this is the best place to be. And I believe, with the effort and God's grace, we'll all get to where we intend to, get to. So that's just it for me. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Doi. Thank you for taking out time to do this. All right, thank you very much. All right, so let
You're
me tell you
welcome.
guys something. Yeah, when Doi wanted to join the training, of course, she reached out to some of our let me say our alumni now, right? So how is this training? How is it gonna be and all that? So later she reached out to me. Yes, she said something that she has done this training with two edtech companies. I don't want to mention the name. Thank God that she didn't mention any name. All right. So two edtech companies, and these companies, at the end of everything, they will promise you heaven and earth that they're gonna do, but at the end, they're not gonna do it. I was just smiling because I know that's actually how it's been done in some places. You understand me? And I want to thank you. I thank God that she's actually enjoying the training. And Doi has actually been a good friend of mine now from student to friendship. Okay. So she has gotten value for her money so far. And I want to tell you for free, this is actually just 1 month, or let me say 5 weeks that she has been with Amdo. And trust me, when she has gotten to Power BI, SQL, and some other benefits that she's going to be enjoying, trust me, I believe by then nobody will even ask her how is it going. Right. So we have one of our other as alumni who is on the call. So I will take her, then I will proceed, okay? I don't know. Toby, are you ready? Toby, are you here now? Olua, Toby, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, yeah. So do you want me to give you some minutes or are you ready to talk?
Yes, I'm ready to talk.
All right, go ahead, Toby.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Oluwatobi, and I was still part of the August cohort, and I'd just love to share my experience about the training and how it went. Well, actually, the training was very, very good. It was very, very superb. That's just the truth, because I really thank God that I joined Amdo Analytics to start my own data analytics journey, because we have so many data analytics training company, a lot of them outside that, they run a lot of ads on Facebook. They just say sweet things just to get you to pay the money and join. But at the end of the day, what you find out is that you might even learn nothing. They tell you to come and learn Excel, they tell you to come and learn Power BI, they tell you to come and learn SQL. They even had Python just for like 6 weeks, and you wonder that what exactly am I going to learn in 6 weeks? And it's not even as if it's from Monday to Friday. Maybe just like 2 days, maybe 2 hours, 2 hours for the first day, 2 hours for the second day, and that's it. And 6 weeks, you are done. Whether you understand or not, it's none of their business. You've paid the money, and whatever you do is your own business. But Amdo Analytics is not like that. One thing about Amdo Analytics is that the facilitators in Amdo Analytics, in fact, they care more about you than the money. That's just the truth. Well, of course, the money is there, but then it's even looking as if they just want you to know this thing. They are really so concerned about your growth, how you understand what you are being taught. They take their time to explain everything to you in details. That's just the truth. Unlike, it's just looking like I'm comparing to other places, but well, it's the truth. And you can't find this kind of analytics training elsewhere, because not everybody has the time to take you through the journey. They will hold your hands and take you through. Other people will not hold your hands. You'll be coming behind, and if you fall down, they don't care. You understand? So they will hold your hands through, and if you're having any issues, you can even still approach the facilitators. They will still put you through. If you have any issues during the training, they will ask you, are you following? Where exactly are you lost? You'll feel free. It won't even feel like a training. It will feel like, oh, like you are like a casual something, like you are free with these people. If you will not even feel so shy to talk if you are lost, because I mean, it's just so good. That's just the truth. we started with Excel the first month, and we were taught so much, even things that other people might not even teach you. We were taught so much. We were taught about a lot of Excel functions. We were taught on a sum, average, count A, max. We were taught on how to use XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, conditional formatting, how to remove blanks, how to remove duplicates, a lot of them. Even how to use Power Query in Excel, which might not even be taught in other places. Then the second month, we moved to Power BI, and wow, that one was a wonderful experience as well. We taught, we already had experience on Power BI in Excel, so we also taught how to use sorry, we already had experience in Power Query in Excel, so we were also taught how to use Power Query in Power BI as well. Then how to visualize in Power BI, making use of lots and lots of interesting charts. Then the third month we moved to SQL, and wow, it was really, really good. And presently we're almost done, because the fourth month is for your project, and we're almost done. So what am I saying in essence? What I'm just going to say is that if you really, really want to take this training, it's actually a very, very good decision that you're going to make. Believe me, it's a good decision that you're going to make. But one thing is that no matter how good something is, if you are not willing to put in the effort as well, then it will amount to nothing. So that's just the truth. You can't say that because the training is very good, then you won't practice, you won't do anything, you won't discipline yourself, you won't do the necessary things you're supposed to do, and expect that, oh, you're just going to know it. So it doesn't work that way. Amdo Analytics will do their part, definitely, but then you have to put in your own part as well. You have to do your own part. You have to put in the effort that is required for you to know it. After the classes, of course, recordings will also be available after classes, which is one beautiful thing, because some people don't do that. So after classes, you have to take your time to go over the recordings, and also, explore, and don't limit your scope. If you have thought about something, it's your responsibility to also go out and learn more about that thing. You understand? So that is it. If you are not willing to put in the effort, then it's very possible that you don't know much. Because even in any sphere, it might not even be data analytics training. If you are learning something and you're not willing to put in the effort, you're not willing to throw yourself and practice, then it might not amount to anything. You might forget at the end of the day. So if you are willing to put in the effort, you are willing to practice alongside the training, oh my God, believe me, it is going to be awesome. I even forgot to tell you that you're going to be having Upwork classes, Upwork classes, and LinkedIn optimization classes, Upwork optimization, how to brush up your CV, how to use a lot of, I don't know if you know about Novi Pro, GitHub, all those things you're going to be taught. And you're not just going to be, it's not just the surface. The facilitators are not just going to brush the surface, but then they're going to tell you even things that other people will just overlook and just, tell you sharp, this, but they will tell you everything you need to know, everything you need to know. So in this training, except you are not willing to put in the effort, that's the only reason why you will not gain anything. But then, even at that, you still gain a lot. So I'm here to tell you that if you want to take this Amdo analytic training, then you are on the right path. Believe me, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. So thank you so much for having me and hear my experience. Then also, I would like to even share one of our projects. If you don't mind, I'd just like to show you just how one of them looks like. It's a Power BI project. That's one of the ones that we did. So I don't know if I can show you.
Yeah, please go ahead. You can go ahead and share your screen.
Oh, okay, ma. All right, I'm coming. All right. Can you see my screen?
Very well, we can see your screen.
All right, so this is one of our Power BI projects at Amdo Analytics. Like you can just see this thing looks simple, but the hours of work that we put into it before getting this dashboard that is looking so simple is not a joke. But then it was actually very, very interesting. That's just the truth. It was interesting, it was challenging, and it was worth it. So this is one of our Power BI projects. It has to do with fleets, about vehicles, and every other data that is related to vehicles, like, you can see kilometer traveled, maintenance, liters consumed, fuel consumed, fixed cost. Then we have a lot of, we have some data here, which actually took a while before, putting it together. We have what we call dimension table. We have what we call the fact table. We have the DAX measures. We have DAX. We even have tooltip measures here. It's a lot. It's a lot. We have if you open the field, okay. If you open the filter, you can see there's some stuff there. If you close it again, so there are a lot of things involved there. So I just want to show you how one of our projects looks like. So that's just it. But okay, I think. So I'm done. So let me just stop sharing. So please, if you want to take AMT analytics training, then it's a very good decision. It's a very good decision. It's a very good decision. And I'm actually glad to be able to share my own experience with you. It's my personal experience. You're even going to be having LinkedIn 90 days challenge, though. I'm sure it will hold for you guys too, if you want to take the training. So that one too, it depends on you. Nobody will force you to do your LinkedIn challenge. But if you know that you are intentional about the training, then you do it, and you are going to see results. You're going to see results, and that is the truth. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'm done, man.
Thank you very much, Toby. Toby is joining us from US. Thank you very much for taking our time to do this. Okay. So one thing I know very well for sure is that you're welcome. So all our students, those that have gone through this training, if we say that, okay, let's bring all of them, we will not go here. I will not live there. And I can tell you for free, most of them, they will be free. Like, they will be very happy to come out and share their testimony, what they've learned, even those that have gotten jobs. Okay, so this actually, just like from what they said, I don't want to go back and start reiterating on what they said, but I want to tell you for free that just like from what I said, it's a training that worth it. You understand? Even beyond what you're going to pay, because I've seen a lot of students that, okay, let me use Toyi. I don't know if Toyi is still on call. I think probably she has dropped out. Okay, even after the training, they will tell you, you know what, I'm supposed to balance also amount of money. I'm not going to balance that. I'm going to pay beyond more than that because I've gotten a lot of values. This person is someone who has done this training with 2 edtech companies, and she's here to testify within 1 month of her training, and she's telling me that, you know what, I'm not going to balance you guys this amount of money. I want to pay more than this because I've gotten value. So we are telling you for free that if you register for our data analytics training, which we start on the next cohort, before we talk about when the next cohort will start, okay, let's finish, because before that I was when I allowed Tony to start speaking. Okay, that's what the recommendation, I mean the benefits, right? The recommendation and what certification. Now some people might be asking, oh, am I going to get certified at the end of the training? There is actually a certificate. You're going to get certified as a data analyst at the end of the training. And then there is another thing, beautiful thing that we are giving out, and that's what recommendation letter and reference letter. Probably you might have seen job and you want to do some jobs out there, and then they're asking for what? They're asking for what? Reference letter from where you've worked with and where you have worked on. Now, one of the things is a benefit for all our students out there is that we tell them that, okay, use AMDO Analytics as your what? As your work experience. So when those employers will be asking for what? Reference letter or recommendation letter, we'll do what? We give it to you. And then before the training and before you getting job, probably there is actually something like a job interview. We get you prepared for your job interview. We get you ready for that, okay? Aside from you getting the Upwork training or some other websites that will show you how you can actually apply to get job. You understand me? We get you ready for that job. All right. So that's a lot of benefits. I don't know how to say it, but that just is what you've heard from the people that have gone to other people's other edtech company and even Toby, Toby, and you can see other people as we progress. Okay. So these guys have actually gotten value from this thing. And I want to tell you for free, this is one of the best things you can actually do for yourself on this in this 2024. Investment to yourself. Invest on your own self. Don't grieve for anybody this 2024. All right. So now, what are the days of our program? The days of our program
Sorry,
are
Tinya, can
Saturdays
I
and
ask a
Sundays.
question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
My hand has been up. Okay, all right. So you talked about getting the certification as one of the benefits. Now, the certification, is it from AMDA Analytics or probably from, we're looking at Microsoft, Google Analytics, or IBM,
No, the
those sorts of
certification is,
certifications?
all right. So the certification is from AMDA Analytics. Now, I want to tell you something. All our participants are Microsoft certified. That simply means that what people that are training you, we train you in data and Microsoft ways. That let's as we want to go and write Microsoft exam, you can 100% be sure, if not 90%. Okay, let's not say 100, but then 90%. You know why I remove that 10%? Is that you have to add your own 10%. Okay, that's what they practice to pass that exam, to pass Microsoft exam. Okay, we use Microsoft curriculum to teach. That's why it's taking this long time to use a whole 1 month to teach a particular package. I don't know if you get that. Do you get
Yes,
that,
I
sir?
do.
All right,
I
sir.
do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. So now the days of the program are what? Saturdays and Sundays. All right. So for the people that will be asking, do I need to move from my house to to I don't know, to UK? Do I need to move from my house to Canada because I want to learn data analytics from Amber Analytics? No, you learn from the comfort of your home. All right. So you are not moving anywhere. At your house, you learn these things. Okay. It's actually virtual training, 100% virtual, but I want to tell you for free, it will be as if you are with the person. You are learning from the person because you hold your hands. Just like what Toby did a few minutes ago, we allow you to share your screen. If there's any issue, you share your screen, we sort it out. Okay. So now on Thursdays, you'll be meeting with our founder, who will be helping you as well to guide you to ensure that what you are not missing out. That's what it's just 1 hour. 1 hour that you'll be meeting with her. And so we have our training to be what 3 months live classes and 1 month capstone project. Now I want to tell you for free that 1 month capstone project is something that is going to stretch you. You're going to build projects, and you know that yes, I'll build projects. Now let me tell you something that we actually recruiters we actually looked at, and they'll say that this person is actually what a certified data analyst, and that's what your project, your portfolios. Toby said something about the portfolio, the link tree, and how you can actually the GitHub. I don't know if she mentioned GitHub and then about these are a lot of things that you will be benefiting from under analytics. They will build your portfolio. They ensure from your first day to the last day, you are going to build at least 10 good projects. 10 good projects, and that's what add them to your portfolio. You want to share your LinkedIn with someone, or your LinkedIn link or GitHub link, and they're asking you how many projects have you built? Can you just share your portfolio with me? And you're telling them I don't have anyone, and you're a data analyst. It simply means you have not done anything. Okay, so we train you not only guiding you, but we ensure that what you build projects, because we believe that project makes you better. It makes you stronger in the tech and our ecosystem. Okay, because a lot of people will be like, okay, because I've been watching videos on YouTube, I've been watching videos on Udemy and all that, I'm good. No, you need to build projects. You need to get your hands busy with all these things you've learned. Okay, now I want to tell you for free, our programs are what project based from day 1 to the last day. There's nothing like giving you PDF or any document to go and read. No, it's project based. Yeah. So this actually what now somebody will be asking, okay, you guys have actually thought a lot about this program. Then how much is the program? Now the program for free is what is 250,000 naira. The 250,000 naira. You can check it out there. You can see a lot of people that are collecting more than this, and they will still not deliver the value. That's just the naked truth. Okay. And I want to believe that probably by the next cohort, Now, you will be among people that will come out there and be telling these guys, telling them that, guys, see, I was told about this and I paid for it, and I'm going to tell you for free that I'm getting value for this, okay? So now the training is what? 250,000 naira. But there's one amazing thing that we are doing for all our students, especially those that join us on what? Live classes like this, that what? We are removing 50,000 naira. So the discounted price is what? 250,000 naira. Now, let me tell you one of the things, something about this 50,000 naira that we remove. That 50,000 naira is for the first 50 people that will register. First 50 people, as of we started it in this 2024, right? So the discounted price is for the first 50 people. Even if we got 50 people, right? We will take other ones, even if it's a day before the program, or even if it's the day of the program, we tell you guys, the discount is what is already off. Right, so we are not taking. You have to pay for what? The full training fee. I have somebody who is currently in one of our December cohorts. Okay, so she paid for the full training. She paid for the full training because she didn't meet up what the discount. Right, so now if you're paying $1, this is actually our dollar account number, and if you're paying in naira, this is actually the account number for what? For our naira fee, and that's what? 200,000 naira. So for the first 50 people that will buy the program. So after that, immediately we got the first 50 people, we are taking what? We are taking it back to 250,000 naira. Right, so we have taken testimonies, and then you can see these are our next cohort. These are the facilitators. We have more than that, but that's the number of people, the pictures we have there. So the next cohort starts on 10th of February. 10th of February, you can see that you can actually see that you have a long time to know what to get yourself prepared for what? For 2024. I want to tell you for free, don't postpone it and say, okay, I have a lot of people that joined our bootcamp on December. I know November rather. So they said that, oh, I won't join December cohorts. I'll wait for the next cohort. So they will still say, I won't join February cohort. I'll wait for another cohort. And that, as you're saying that, you're taking time, okay? So why not start now? Why not start now? Start doing yourself good, invest in yourself. Don't wait for another cohort. You understand me? So our cohorts, this next cohort starts on 10th of February 2024. Our next cohort starts on 10th of February 2024. And we've taken testimony of our students. And this is actually what? The training fee. The training fee. So we'd like to take one or two questions. We'd like to take one or two questions and then take note of those that have stayed to the end, and you get the recording.
Okay,
So
so Chinyere,
any questions?
yes.
Okay.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So based on the discounted price, is it a one-time payment or it can be spread over?
Oh, that's fine. I didn't take note of that. Okay, that's actually, it's not a one-time payment. It's not a one-time. Thanks for that question. It's not a one-time payment. Okay, the first payment is 100,000 naira. The first payment is 100,000 naira, because we have to be considerate that, okay, you have other things you want to take care of and all that. So, and you make the second payment 5 weeks into the program. Simply means that 5 weeks, you have done your Excel and you're moving to your Power BI. And at that moment, you have to be, you have to tell yourself the truth. Am I getting value for this or not? Okay. So the first payment is 100,000 naira, and the second payment is 100. To balance the 100,000 naira will be 5 weeks into your program. 5 weeks into your program. So that just to tell you that, okay, this guys mean good for you. You understand me? So we don't want you to pay everything, but instead of you to wait when you have the whole 200,000 naira, why not use, to make the first payment at least to secure that the discount. Thank you for that question. I don't know if you understand did you get my answer, sir?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Okay, let's take another person. Any other question, guys? Any other question?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. How are you doing?
Okay, my question is on the recommendation and the certificates. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clear.
Okay, so how Is those certificates and the recommendation, how far can it take you, like to get a job in a data analyst company? And how far can it go? How can you use it? Can you use it to get a job? Can you use it to get a qualified, like a reasonable job in a company? Or like, how far can the certificate take you? That's my question.
All right. Thanks for that question. Now, I want to tell you for free that that certificate takes you anywhere around the world. Okay, it's not a business certificate; it's a company certificate. Right. So it is it gets certified. You understand me? So that certificate, it is highly recommended because you're going to get use it to get job anywhere you apply job for. But I want to tell you for free another thing again is that do you not base your chances of getting job on certification? You understand me? Some other people, they will come and tell you, you know what? Yeah, so if you have 100, if you have this so certificate and all that, what people are looking at is the project you've done on that particular field. All right. And how many projects you have done? What is your portfolio like? When you share your portfolio with people, you understand what are the real life projects you've done? Because we are working on real life projects. You understand me? You want to tell people that you build you make use of data set SQL. How many organizations have you built data set? Like you build database for, you build it from scratch, because that's actually what you guys will be doing when you get to what SQL. We build database from scratch. Like the last the December cohort, no, the August cohort, they build database for under analytics that people are looking at. Well, that when you, okay, I want to give you a job. Let me see your GitHub. What is your GitHub like? Is anything there? Okay, I want to see your Novi Pro. I want to see where you put your Power BI service. I want to see everything you've done there. What is it like? Your project, that's what your portfolio. You understand me? So, but for the certification, you are getting certified and it's highly recommended everywhere. All right. And just like I said earlier to the first person, we train you, not just like train you and leave you. No, we mentor you, we hold your hands. We use Microsoft curriculum to ensure that we train you in the line. Let's assume at the end of everything, you feel like, okay, I want to get Microsoft certification. You can actually do what? You can actually go ahead and write Microsoft exams and then you get passed. I don't know if I answered that question very well.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, man. All right, Bolu Ajayi. Let's hear from you. Okay. Are you there, Bolu? Okay. I'll
Okay.
mute you now. Okay. Oh, I've muted him. Okay, you might need to unmute yourself again. There's actually some background noise from your end. That's why I muted you.
Is it better now?
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead, please.
So I wanted to ask regarding the time of the classes. is stationary, there's no moving it. Like if you can't attend classes on a particular day, is there a is there a substitute, or is there anything to be done if maybe you can't attend some classes? Is there
Okay.
is there an arrangement for situations like that?
All right. So thank you very much for asking that question. So I'm going to share my screen and I will show you something. Okay. So now our classes, just like we said, they are what? Recorded classes. Okay. So both this one we are doing now is recorded. Okay. All our classes. And I want to tell you something. There's one of the benefits of our classes, just like Donnie said something that she attended one boot camp. After that program, they cannot access the materials again. After 1 month, she said after 1 month, they cannot access the materials again. Now, I want to tell you something. Our classes are recorded and you get lifetime access to the recordings. Let's assume that you mix any of our program. The question is, how do I now access the recording? For our students, there's what we call Google Classroom. Google Classroom. So we make use of the Google Classroom. So open my screen. Okay, so this is actually Google Classroom. You can see all the Google Classroom now. So this is actually for the people this December, guys. Okay. So I believe in example, you can see this is what they did today. and you can see the Excel class 8 recording link. This is the today's class that they had, okay? And you can see the video is already here. You can see the video is here, okay? So now, this is actually for those that miss this class, will be able to what? Have access to this. Now, let's assume that you did not even miss any of this class and you want to have lifetime access to this thing. You can have lifetime access to it, okay? That simply means that in the next 5 months, in the next 1 year, if you come here, those videos are still there for you, right? So this is their LinkedIn optimization that they had. Then let's go to the people that started since August. I believe those guys have let's go to August. Even though this one's now, this is actually June. So let's click on August. So the August guys, they've done their custom project and their custom presentation. You can actually see their custom presentation login. This is how to leverage ChatGPT for data analytics. So I'm gonna see if I can scroll down and see. So at least something that they've done like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. This is the Excel class 8, Upwork LinkedIn optimization. So these things are something you can see, Upwork optimization. So all these things that we are saying, we are not saying it for saying sake, we do all of them, okay? So this was actually their Upwork optimization section. They had it for 2 days. So this is their LinkedIn optimization class 1. We have drop-in section for them. So now I want to say, let me just open here any one of these. So this class happened on posted 16th of September. 16th of September. Let's see if you can access. Let's see if we can access the recording. Let me see the recording link. So you can see the video here. So something that was posted 16th of September, this is October, November, December, January, this is the 4th month, okay? And the video is still there, so nobody's touching it. Simply means that if you mix any of the classes, just like we said, lifetime access. You have lifetime access to all these things. So if you mix any of the classes, you have the videos, you can actually fall back to the videos. And then let me tell you one amazing thing about these things, that even if when you miss the class, we always have what we call we always meet on Thursdays, all right, on Wednesdays, any day of the week, to ensure that everybody are on the same page before we move to the next class again. Before moving to another class, we make sure that what we've done through this week, everybody are on the same page. We carry everyone along before moving to the next topic again. Okay, so now just like persons that asked that question, you can see this class was posted. Okay, this program was posted on this day. So if we check this April cohort, I don't know if it's April or June. So you can still see that these guys, let's scroll down and see their so this is August. So I'm gonna go down again. Okay, this actually they were using this thing before. So even if I open here, you can still see that they can have access to the video. All right, so this is actually one of the benefits of joining Amdo Analytics. You have access to it. Even if in the next 5 years, if you come back, the video is still there for you. So you can see this video now, all right? So you can see it and then all there. I don't know if I've answered that question correctly, the person that asked that question.
Yes,
Did
you
you?
have. Yes, you have. Thank
All
you.
right, all right. Thank you very much. So any other question, guys? So let's take questions. Let's take questions. So
All right,
if
so okay, let the other person go ahead. Okay, I wanted to ask, what was your exact LinkedIn handle for connections? Is it allowed? What was the exact LinkedIn handle?
is it my personal handle or I'm the analytics handle?
Yes.
Okay,
No,
my
no, your
personal.
personal handle. Yes.
Oh, all right. So I think I'm very active on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. You can check me out on LinkedIn. Chinyere Chukwuka on LinkedIn.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes. So any other class? Any other question, please?
Yes, yes. I tried downloading Power BI. Download it. So I don't know if you can share a link to download it.
I didn't get that. I just heard download Power BI. I didn't get that.
I tried downloading Power BI, but I'm unable to download it. So I don't know if you can share a link to download.
Okay, no problem. I will do that. I'll share it on WhatsApp. Okay. So any other question? Any other question, guys? So the discount I've started. Yeah. Go ahead, Christiana.
Yes, I want to ask about the LinkedIn. I actually have an account on LinkedIn, but I've been unable to access it for a month now. It has been showing me that it has been restricted, and I've tried to like verify the identity and all, but I've not been able to get into my account. I don't know what I can do to that.
It's something that probably I will need to look at and find out why. Okay, there might probably probably have done something that caused that. Okay, but then if there's actually no much remedy, any remedy that can actually handle that, I will then advise that you open a new LinkedIn account. Then when you want to open a new LinkedIn account, use another email. Don't use that same email that was blocked. Do you understand this? Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened was I actually opened another one because the first one I opened, I linked my school email because it asked, for the verification stuff. So I had to link my school email. I linked my school email, and when I discovered that I cannot access that one, I opened another one, and I don't know why it was restricted again. So I've been out of LinkedIn for more than a month now. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what I can say now until when I know what the problem is. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. But I think that's actually a minor problem that needs to be sorted out, to be honest. It's actually a minor problem, okay?
Yes.
All right, so now if there's not any other question again, so guys, we can call it a day. We can call it a night for those that already at their late okay, we can actually call it a night, okay? So if there is not any other question, we can call it a night. And I want to tell you for free that the discount has started counting. Okay, don't wait, say that, oh, we still have like from here to February, and it's actually which for me, I can just why not start it so that you can actually benefit from the discount. You can actually benefit from this discount. Don't wait and don't say that, oh, you know what, I didn't join this cohort, I'll join another cohort. Why not start now? Why not start now? All right, so let's call it a day. If you're not in a noisy place, you can want to probably mute yourself and let's see your face. You can turn on your video, let's see your face. You're cool. If you're cool, it's not a must, okay? Let's see your face now. Let's see your face. Okay, yeah, we can see Benjamin. We can see Benjamin, my guy. So let's see another person. Yes, success, we can see you. Guys, let's turn on our video. Let's turn on our video. Let's turn on our videos. Yeah, blessing, we can see you. Let's turn on our videos, guys. All right, now let's do this. Let's do this. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Turn on your video. Let's see everybody now. Only 2 people. Only 2 people. All right, okay, that's good. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you guys, and see you in the class. See you in the class. See you. Yeah, I can see you, Angela. I can see you. Yeah, who is somebody's trying to turn on? Yeah, isn't it? I can see you. Works again. Let's try another person. Let's try another person. Yeah.
They're rounding up now.
Yes, we are running. Yes, Samuel Temitope, we can see you. We can see you. Let's see others. Let's see others. Yeah, I can see Angela. I can see Blessing. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. And don't forget, see you in the class. Don't take this opportunity for granted. Please, I beg you. See you in the class. Bye,
Sorry, a
everyone.
question, please. A question before you leave.
Okay, let's take
the class will begin 10th of February, right?
Yes, 10th of February. The course
No.
starts on 10th of February.
No earlier classes before then.
The thing is that we are trying to look at people's budget. We can actually start before, let me say, before that 10th of January, 10th of February. We are trying to look at people who have actually gone home and do a lot of expenses so that they can get their first salary for January before we start the cohort. I don't know if we are correct.
Yes, so wow.
Hello, Adedeji, are you okay
Yeah, that's
with that?
considerate.
Yeah,
that's
I got the
considerate.
answer.
We are trying to be considerate that you have done a lot of expenses, festive period, Christmas there. Some people traveled. Okay, let them get the first salary for the month of the January before investing in themselves.
That was wonderful. You did well.
All right, guys. So we expect to see you.
I have a question.
All right, please go ahead.
So if we need further information regarding the classes and the course in general, who do we contact?
Of course, okay, you can actually reach out to any of the admin. You can reach out to me, and especially those that have been posting. Kayode is on the group chat. You can reach out to Kayode. Meanwhile, we have another section on 27th of January this year. 27th on, people might actually be like, I don't know how to get started. Okay, we have another. You prepared for that February, 10th of February. So we'll have another section now. That one will be our founders and a lot of other tech guys who are like then our seniors. All right, plus other people. You can meet them on the call that day. We have a lot of people, guest speakers that we have on call that day, and then you hear from them, people that are tech gurus, those people that are well experienced. So you hear from them and know why data analytics, it should be something that you should think of this year, because there are people that are in the tech ecosystem, data analytics, and they are doing well. Some of them are people that has gone far to outside country, and then like outside Nigeria, and then some are within Nigeria, and you hear from them that day on 27th of August, on 27th of January. But that doesn't mean that you should not start securing your spot now. You understand? That doesn't mean that you should not start securing your discounts. Do we get that? Do you get that? You can reach out to any of
Thank you very much.
Reach out to me, reach out to Kayode. Kayode is on the group chat, who is actually, can reach out to any of the admin. They can actually attend to you. Okay? I think I'm on the group chat.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, Chineri. Okay, you're on the group chat, Chineri, because I wanted to say I don't have your number, or we don't have your number.
Okay, I will send a message now and I'll put my name there. I'm on the group chat.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. See you guys. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. See you on 27th and see you on class. All right, please put this on spot and want to start securing your spot. Start securing your spot now, okay? Don't miss this opportunity for anything. Don't mix it. Start saving up. And we made it very possible, very easy for you to start paying. Ma?
The recording, remember to share it.
Yes, of course, I will do. I will share the recording. You get it, okay? All right, bye, everyone. See you guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.